Howdy guys and dolls, your favorite little fat girl Diamond here. And if I'm not, just go ahead and lie to me or not say anything at all. That's just fine. Anyway, I'm sorry to be all up in your grill today, like so close up on the camera. But it is a hot North Carolina day, so the air is kicking, the fans are kicking. It's kind of loud in here, and I don't have a microphone. So I'm getting closer to the camera and trying to speak up a little bit. Hopefully I'm not too loud now. But anyway, fair warning real quick. My family are all home. It is Labor Day, I believe, and like my husband's off work. The kids all got off early, so they're all here. But I finished my 5th week of keto. I'm very, very happy with the results so far, and I haven't had too much trouble with anything. If you see me looking down, I'm looking at some notes, just so I don't forget to tell you guys what I intend to tell you guys. So I'm going to do my weigh-in here in a little bit and tell you all that good stuff. First, I want to do real fast to say I have not had the Keto Flu, and I got lucky, I guess, because a lot of people seem to get it. But other than some headaches that could be just contributed to allergies and it being late summer, it really hasn't affected me negatively at all. So I'm very happy with that. I have had, or do have, keto breath, which I hear is not a permanent condition, thank heavens. It's not something so strong that it'll make you sick or anything, but it is a noticeable taste and flavor. If you see my head smoking, it's not me. My kid, my adult kid, is back there vaping, so that's why. Anyway, the keto breath it's a noticeable taste. It's in fact so noticeable that I've been kicked out of ketosis twice, and both times I knew it because the taste in my mouth went away. And both times I knew when I came back into ketosis because the taste came back. So there's that. It's an odd thing to have, but it is interesting, and it does keep you brushing your teeth pretty good. So anyway, those things are interesting. One thing that, well, there's been a lot of positive things, more so positive than negative. One of the most positive things to me is that I'm able to sleep a full 8 hours now, which is very odd for me because normally my sleep quality is absolute poop. Because of my blood pressure pills, and they have a water pill in them, I tend to get up quite a bit at night to go pee. Well, I can sleep 4 to 8 hours now without having to run to the bathroom. So that's extremely helpful. So, you take it for what it is, but sleep improvements are definitely a major plus. I do love that. I'm not staying awake for hours usually. I have had a rough couple last night, a few nights, because one night I kept my grandson and he decided to stay up at 5:30 in the morning and knock my sleep schedule all crazy and around awake, and instead of going to bed at midnight, I went to bed at 5:30 and woke up later, and it's harder to go to bed early. So he's got my sleep schedule a little messed up. He's staying again tonight, so that's probably not going to improve. But we are still sleeping 8 hours once we do go to bed, so that's great. But last night I did have a hard time going to sleep because, for one, I was watching Once Upon a Time, which is a pretty good show. It's on Netflix, so I was binge watching, and ended up staying up till like 5:30 in the morning on my own. My grandson wasn't even here, so it is what it is. But that being said, sorry, our doors are squeaky, some of them. So the sleep quality. Oh, and with sleep quality, and it may be a sleep quality thing, or it may be just a keto thing or the weight loss thing. It's hard to say what is the deciding factor completely. My feet and ankles have been swollen for a little while, and now they're not. They went all the way down. Now I've noticed the longer I stay up, the more they will start to swell, but going to bed knocks that right out. So I'm very happy with that. My feet don't look so... They look like they had a pillow top on top of them before, like, a pillow top mattress, a little pocket of fat all the way across the top. And it was squishy and pliable and weird, and now that's pretty much gone completely away. And I've noticed that my feet are very ugly. The blood vein's actually still on top of my feet somewhat, and there's knots on both my feet. I guess they're natural. I don't know what the hell that is. It's always been there when my feet weren't swollen, but it's just this little knot, and if I move my feet, the knot moves. So my feet are ugly, but at least they look like my feet again instead of little bloaty feet. So that's a wonderful thing. Cravings is something I haven't really had. Thank heavens I haven't really wanted any bread or sugar or chocolate or any of that stuff. Once in a while, like you'll see something on TV and like, oh, no. But it does make you think, oh. Anyway, especially, you got all this butter in the house now. No bread to put it on. That's not the best thing ever, but you put your butter on your chicken or something else and it tastes just as good. One day I'll get into a video of the things that I found that I can eat with keto. A lot of people are, doing the videos. If you want to really know what you can eat with keto, there's tons of videos here on YouTube. Just YouTube keto grocery hauls, and you'll see what other people are buying, and they'll tell you, a lot of the information about them. So that's a great way to start finding out what you can eat. And with this diet, for those who don't know, it is less than 20 grams a day of carbohydrates, which seem to be very, very toxic for you, really. And then it's about, the rest of your diet is about 25% protein, 75% fats, healthy fats, good fats like butter and all that good stuff. Real butter, not the crappy butter. Alright, well, so, I haven't really had any cravings. I have knocked myself out of ketosis twice, both accidentally. The first time I had bought a drink from Walmart while I was in the line to check out. It said sugar-free and caffeine-free. Well, right above it on top of the little shelves were the same drinks. So I grabbed a couple of those, but they were 1 liters. And the first one was a sugar-free, caffeine-free Nature's Twist lemonade. It was really good. And they just got increasingly better. Well, I noticed that the ketosis breath went away, the keto breath went away. I said, what the hell? And I got to looking at these bottles, and they're just caffeine-free. The first small bottle was sugar-free and caffeine-free. The 2 little 1 liters I got were just caffeine-free, loaded with sugar, loaded with carbs. So I got kicked out. The second time I got kicked out, we decided to try the Atkins bars, which was, I guess, a calculated risk, just to see if, they were something I could do on this. One Atkins bar coupled with some, a few high carb days. It was kind of a higher carb day where I was getting 20 carbs anyway, so I probably really shouldn't have had the Atkins bar too. But I'd ate some carrots that day and some other stuff that had carbs in it, but they were all below 20. But the Atkins bar was kind of up there, and in total carbs, not net carbs. But I guess I'm one of these people who are just going to have to go with total carbs instead of net. If you don't know what I mean by that, there's, again, tons of information right here on YouTube. Just go through keto stuff and you'll find all about it. And one day I'll probably do a video explaining it too when I have more knowledge on the subject. But this is just the end of my 5th week. I just finished my 5th week with a very, very wonderful, happy results. Feeling full for the most part. I've had 2 days where I felt hungrier than usual. But since I had been doing so good and keeping my calorie count very low, I went ahead on those days and said, you know what, I'm going to eat as much as I need to eat to get full. Still on plan, still doing keto, but I still didn't come over my calorie count, which was amazing. So I stayed below my calorie count, and I ate my fill. And it was only 2 days where I had like that, where I felt like I just wasn't getting full. And when I finally did get full, I was still below my calories. That's wonderful, right? So anyway, I want to get to my weigh-in now. Oh, I will say on this, you will try some new foods you never really thought you'd try before. I tried cauliflower rice. I was a little hesitant because it smelled kind of funny. The bag didn't smell pleasant at all, and I was like, I'm not going to like this. And once it finished, it did really just taste like white rice. It was very plain, and there was things you can add to it to make it much, much better. I even bought some gravy, which I haven't tried it with yet, but I'm going to try it with that, and so very low carb kind of thing. So let's get to my numbers. Yay, I'm excited about this. So by the week of by my week 5 ending, which was Friday, and today is Monday, I weighed 284.8 pounds. And that's down from 311.7 pounds. So last week I was actually off when I told y'all my weight. It was 290.79, not 291.79. So, I was off, but it's okay. So that's wonderful. So last week it was 290.79. This week I was 284.79. That is a 6-pound loss for the week and a 27-pound loss for 5 weeks. You can't beat that with a stick. And if you can, I want to see it. Some people have actually had better luck with it than I have. So, and blessings to them. I hope we can all continue on this together and do well. And I know it's a long road. And in fact, it is a never-ending road, because if you use keto to improve your health and to lose weight, you need to really stay on keto, because the minute you come off, if you start going back to your old habits, you will regain all your weight. That's just a no-brainer. Any diet you quit that worked, you're going to regain your weight. That's how it goes. And, if you start going back to all the high carbs and everything, and you've gotten to come off your blood pressure medication or your diabetic medication, you go back to them carbs, you're going to have the medications again. So this is a lifetime journey. It's not really a short-term weight loss thing. But so far, so good. And I hope I can stick to it. I think I can, because to me, it's really good. I really like it. And it makes a lot of sense. So it's really working for me. I will be back next week with my week 6 update. And I hope it's just as good as this week, or at least pretty decent anyway. Much love to everybody. I hope you success, and I hope you're doing this with me. Bye, y'all.